Yes, thank you. So as you can see, yesterday we have used this command, load factory default. So this is in the configuration mode. Okay, if you give this, then it will ask you to put the new root password. So once you put the password, and you have to commit and then exit, and then you can reboot the system. The command to reboot the system is request system reboot. Okay, once you do that, your configuration will go, but it is not like a brand new device. Most of the all the configurations will go, but still it's not like a brand new device. If you want the configuration to totally get removed and bring it to the if it has to be a brand new device with all the log files, everything gone, not even the authentication password, in that case, in the operational mode, give this command, request system zero rise. Okay, so remember that this can be done through console only. Remotely it cannot be done. Okay, this is like so that nobody can accidentally do it remotely, right? So this will truly reset your system to the factory default state, and it will restart the system for you. You don't have to restart it. Yesterday we have seen this, but as we are in tech support, we are not going to use these commands seriously. And the company people only, if they want to erase everything, they can do it through their console connection. Remotely we cannot do this, but we should know. Moving ahead.
Sir, for decommissioning of devices in our environment, we are using this command, request system 06.
Okay, but can you do it? You cannot do it remotely, na?
No, we are doing in remote only. Once we issue this command, the device will go off offline. I mean,
yes.
So they are disconnect and disconnect from the network.
Okay. So that means this command can be done on the, but as far as I know, it could be done only through the console connection. So let me put a note here.
Yeah.
But hold on. Yeah. Did you get into remotely one PC and then you configured this, or did you telnet to this device?
Telnet, we have SSH to the devices, and once the thing is, we have some migration and upgradation activities and decommissioning activities. So the old devices, when they want to decommission, the list will be given to us, and we'll log into the device with the on-site person inside, and we'll say this has been decommissioned, and it will go off from network. We do from SOH and Telnet only, yeah, remote only.
Okay, I will check this command again then. Okay, I'll check, I'll do more research on this, because as far as my knowledge, this can be done through the console only. But if you are telling it can be done through SSH and Telnet, we need to check it out. I will check it out. Okay, let me put a note on it. 1 minute. Okay, good. We can learn so many things together. So next, let us go for the CLI basis. Okay, many of the things I have shown you, many of the things you already know, but let us go step by step so that we don't miss out anything. Okay, so in this section, we'll talk about the difference between active and config files. Okay, and we'll talk a little bit about the Juno's hierarchy, parser hierarchy. We'll introduce the set commands, and we will see some shortcuts. So Junos has got two configuration files, right? One is active configuration, which is currently running configuration, and there's a candidate configuration, which is uncommitted changes to be merged with the active configuration, which is like not yet committed, right? So for all changes, you have to explicitly commit it, right? So Juno's commits have error checking and recovery built in. So whenever you put commit, it will look for any syntax errors, okay? And it will see whether this command, the present command, is conflicting with some earlier command, or it will also see that, okay, in order to execute this command, do I require additional things to be already running, if it is all there or not? So all these things it will check, okay? So successful commits will be automatically saved in the commit database, okay? And rollbacks can be used to revert to the previous active configuration. So candidate configuration file, uncommitted changes to the candidate configuration persist only, until they are committed or they are deleted, correct? So use the configuration mode command rollback 0 to delete all the uncommitted changes. Basically, so rollback 0 will bring a copy of the active configuration into the candidate configuration. It will replace, right? Whatever is there in the candidate configuration, it will just replace it.
So this Rajesh here, sir. I got
Yes,
one
Rajesh.
doubt here. Certain.
Yes.
Sir,
No, please. Don't
if we
say
give
that.
this rollback 0 command, whether the services will be interrupted?
No. Good question, but no. Why? Because think about this. Think about this. Let's say your system name was X1. Okay, you went and this is already committed. Okay, so you went and you gave the command to change the host name or the system name to Y1, correct? You have not yet committed, because once you commit, your system name will change to X1. The system name is still X1. It will change to Y1. Your system name is still X1. Let me put you like this: root @ X1. It looks like this now, as of now, hash. And you are giving the command to change to Y1. You have not yet committed. Okay. So what you do here? Now, suppose you commit, then it will change to root @ Y1, right? But you have not yet committed. You said rollback 0. So what is there? That active configuration file is there. This active configuration file is replacing the candidate configuration. But candidate configuration, whatever is there, that is not yet committed, right? So it is not going to the commit database. So there is no problem. I hope this is clear, Rajesh.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. Yeah.
So please, yeah.
Sir, I have a question. Murtuza this side.
Yeah, please.
Yeah. Take the same scenario here. See, I have done some changes, but when I am giving commit, it is not getting commit. Maybe some syntax error, something it has occurred. In that time, is any option is there? So can I quit and come out from that mode?
Yes, you can come out from that mode.
We can have any option like quit there?
Exit is there now?
Exit, okay.
So when you say exit, it will ask you uncommitted changes are there, you want to commit and exit, or you just don't want to commit and exit. You can come out now.
Okay. So
okay.
so the previous configuration, it will be same. So uncommitted changes will not be like stored there. Okay.
See, no. The thing is that you have configured something. Okay, this you have configured something.
Yes.
Okay, Now, if it is genuine configuration, like there is no error in the configuration, imagine, okay, there is no error in the configuration, then you just come out of the configuration mode, like you are in the configuration mode, you say exit. See, you didn't commit, you didn't commit, you exit. So it will give you a warning saying there are uncommitted changes are there. Do you want to commit and leave? If you say no, that means you leave, right? You didn't commit. Now, if you log in again, these uncommitted changes are still there.
Okay.
Suppose you forgot about that and then you have configured something else and you are committing. So this together, everything will get committed.
Okay.
Right? So this is one problem.
Okay.
Okay. We have to be careful. So that's why suppose you feel that somebody else have come and configured something earlier and they didn't commit and you are coming in. Okay. You fear that if you do some configuration and get committed, there can be some problem. Okay. So what you can do is once you come to the configuration mode, you say rollback 0.
Okay.
When you say rollback 0, so what will happen? All the uncommitted configurations will be removed.
Okay.
Okay. So basically uncommitted configurations are removed means, yeah. Hello?
Yeah.
Anybody? Okay, I thought somebody else was telling something. So uncommitted configurations are removed means the thing is that presently whatever is the active configuration, right?
Yes.
That copy of the active configuration will replace the candidate configuration.
Okay.
Copy of the active configuration will replace the candidate configuration. So in the candidate configuration, previously whatever was there will be removed. Okay.
So this Rajesh here. So there is only way to remove these uncommitted changes is through rollback 0 only, no, sir?
Yes. Rollback 0. Uncommitted changes. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Now rollback 0, since you asked 1 minute.
So is there any option is there, because what the configuration I made changes, only particular those configuration will get committed. The others, maybe somebody is remotely, some other user also working. We are not aware of that. Whatever.
No.
That is not possible.
Listen, that is possible if you the command is, I forgot, that is exclusive command you have to use. Okay.
Okay.
By using the exclusive command, you have to block the configuration only. Okay. So then what will happen is the other person, even if he commits it now, it will not get committed.
Okay. Okay. So that it will be hold for the other commits until this current configuration will get committed.
No, till you release it actually. Correct?
Okay.
See, but one of that is the person who logs in first, he will only do it, right?
Yes.
The other person, when the second person logs in, he will be able to see that such and such guy is actually logged into the device. Okay. Whenever he logs in, there will be this one. This is there. It is coming in the subsequent classes.
Okay, so we can like configuration log something, so other person.
Yes, that's exactly configuration log. You have used the exact word. Okay. Okay. And I'm very happy, whatever you all are getting in the real-time scenario, please come and discuss here so that we all can get benefited. Frankly speaking, Juniper I have not worked. Cisco I have extensively worked, but Juniper I have actually not worked. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Sir Rajgopal here. I
Rajgopal,
want,
yes.
yeah, I want to understand little more detailed on this with the scenario. I will ask.
This no. It will be total detail. A separate section is there for rollbacks. Okay.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I
Huh,
understand the previous question which was asked by Mustafa and on same question only. I just
huh.
want to understand little more.
No,
See,
we
I
will
will just,
have. Yeah, tell me.
yeah.
Yeah.
For example, Lakshman is changed the host name, okay, and that he has committed on that Juniper device, okay,
Okay.
and
Okay.
he done the host name change, and he did not
Okay.
committed, and he exited
Wait,
the,
wait, 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 wait. Lakshman,
yeah,
he
Lakshman.
is logged in.
He
Okay.
is logged in and
He is
he's
logged
changed
in
the
and
host name.
presently root name is what? Presently, let's say it is X1. Okay.
Okay, okay,
He is in the configuration mode and
yeah,
he is giving a command to change the host name of the device
yeah,
to
correct,
Y1, right?
yeah, correct, yeah.
Did he commit or not commit?
No, he did not commit.
He didn't
He just,
commit.
yeah, he just apply the configuration. He did not commit to it.
Okay.
Okay,
He has
let's say,
exited.
yeah, he is exited. Let's say
Okay.
I have a request to the device, so they asked to shut down one VLAN. Okay,
Okay.
so what I did is I just logged into the device. So I
Okay.
just making the VLAN to shut down configuration. So
Okay.
while committing the whatever the uncommitted change of Lakshman and as well as my setting VLAN configuration, both will apply or what? So that is
Yes, both
just.
will get applied.
But how I will ensure there is an uncommitted change on this box. So
So while
before,
entering itself, right?
yeah, because so
While,
that uh,
So
so
if
that
I'm
yeah,
not wrong, I have to check it out. If I'm not wrong, when you enter the device, they might tell you some uncommitted changes are there. Okay.
okay, yeah.
If
This
I'm not wrong,
question,
but I have to check it out. But
yeah,
hold on, Rajgopal.
Shekhar,
Another
can we do
thing,
show compare?
wait, yes, we can do show compare, but his question is something like this. He also has done some configuration, na? So, what Raj is telling is that as soon as I enter, is there something which will tell me that the previous user has configured something and left uncommitted, right? Now, of course, when you enter, if you give the show compare without you configuring, you just give the show pipe compare. If you do that, it will show you that some configurations are there, plus signs are, minus signs are there. But without giving this command, if I'm not wrong, when you log in, they might give you a warning, small warning here. Okay. But we will see that. We will see that. Okay. But
Yes, sir.
but yes.
This is Viru, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Actually, what you said, we are getting the warning message. Okay, this was I faced one of my first activity. So after that, okay, I just roll back 0. Then I go further my changes. I got
Yes.
this error. What you said, that is I got a error.
Error
Means
means it will be
warning.
a
Yes.
log message. It's a warning
Yeah,
message.
warning. Yes, yes, correct, sir.
So Raj, your question is solved.
okay. So yeah, the reason, yeah, in case if any change, if any request comes, no, yeah, just we want to know if there is any uncommitted change.
Yes.
So to apply our
Yes.
changes. So that's the reason I asked you
So,
this question. Thank you.
one thing is that when you log in, you will get some message, number one. And number two, to be in a safer side, before you configure anything, in the configuration mode, give this command, show space pipe compare. And we are going to have a full session on this, okay, separately, okay, to compare things. But this I'm telling you in advance, if you give the command show space pipe compare, it will compare the present candidate configuration versus active configuration. Okay, it will compare the present candidate configuration versus the active configuration, and whatever is the difference, only that part it will show you. Okay, and here there will be a plus or it will be a minus. If it is plus means this line will be added. If it is minus means this will be removed. Okay, so this is a added check you will be doing. Okay, Raj?
Yeah, I do agree. The show pipe compare, it gives the what is the addition and what is the deletion, okay,
Deletion,
about our.
yes.
So I totally agree. But my concern is, see, we have a process. The show pipe compare will work on only configuration mode. I don't think so. It will not work on operational mode. Is it correct?
No, this will not work in the operational mode. Yes.
Yeah, the reason, see, the configure mode only we are allowed to enter the configuration mode during the change window only. Okay.
Okay.
So but if something we could check in the operational mode itself, there is some uncommitted changes. So before getting into the change, we can alert to the someone who has kept the pending
The
configuration.
commands will start with show system. Okay, show
Okay.
system, and then I'll have to check the options here. Okay, what I am trying to say, in the operational mode only, show system, and then we can compare things. I will check it out once, but that's not the direct one. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So
if you can give some,
I'll give you. I have a full series of class for that. Okay, I have prepared. We are going to do that. Okay.
Yeah, this is we really real
Yes.
environment we face. So
Yes.
that's the reason I'm
Yes.
okay.
Yes. That is very much required. We are going to do that.
Hello, Shekhar.
Yeah.
Shekhar, I have one doubt. Like, if we do this show compare, the present user will be doing show compare, so only that changes will be showing, or previous uncommitted changes also it will be showing that show compare.
Whatever uncommitted changes are there, because if you are not using the private candidate configuration, then it is like, all the configurations are there in single candidate configuration only. Okay, there is something called as private configuration, where if two users are logged in at the same time, they can get their own candidate configuration files. We are going to again work on that later on, but otherwise it is the same candidate file, right? You have typed something and you have left, the next user comes and is typing in the same file only.
Okay, Shekhar, got it. Yes, Shekhar.
Yes.
So Shekhar sir, so are we covering that private configuration part as well, right?
Yes. So mine has come. Okay, now I want to show you something. Guys, you know that this is a new device, right? Nothing has been configured. Whenever you go to a new device, nothing is configured, you get this word, amnesiac or something like that. Okay, that means it is a new device, nothing has been configured, you are getting in for the first time. Okay, next time onwards, you will not be able to see this. Got my point? So I say root, I'm in. Okay, now I'm in the CLI, right? So now I'm in the shell. I'm in the shell. Now you can use the shell commands here, like you can say pwd. Okay, you can say that I'm in the root, this one. Okay. So
Shekhar,
if you want to,
how we can check flash memory, like how we checking in Cisco, no, what are things in flash memory? So here itself we can check it, no?
there we have the show flash, right?
Yeah,
In the
yeah.
shell, I don't know. I have to check
LS.
because the Linux commands, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah, Shekhar. So we can try
otherwise,
LS, Shekhar, LS.
no, ls is just the files it will show you, right? ls space -l. Okay, it will show you what all files are there and what all is there inside that particular folder. Okay, so if I say cd space /config, so basically this is where your config files will be there. Okay, you can see the juniper.config. So you have the config file. So as and when you save the files, now it will come here. Okay, all the configuration files will come here. So ls space -l. But where did I check? It is under the
CD config.
Under the root, under the config. If you type pwd, see, I know little bit of Linux, not that much, but you can see I'm under the / then config, right? That means I'm under the root. From the root, I'm in the config. Okay, so this is what it is. Oh, now things are getting confusing.
Shekhar, we can give up to also, no, if we want to go 2 steps up or like that.
No. That's what I was trying. I'm so sorry. That is a CLI command, not shell command. Are you getting my point?
Yeah, Shekhar.
What you are telling is the CLI command, not here. So that's why I thought I wanted to go to the root. So I tried top, but the top command in Linux will show you, it is like show processes command. Are you getting my point?
Yeah.
Top command is like show processes command. So it is showing you, what is the CPU uses. Okay. So all this.
Yes.
Okay, that is the top command. It's a powerful command. So, but I just wanted to go to the root basically. So I'm in the root now. You can check here. Okay, so I'm in the root now. Okay, fine. So I want to go to the application now, the Juniper CLI. So when I type CLI now, the new devices, in the new devices, you may face some problem. Okay, that is that it might again and again give you this one saying that, please upgrade the chassis. In that case, you have to particularly give one command to delete it. In this case, it's not coming. We are going to check it later on. So I'm in the operational mode now. Okay, so I'll go to the configuration mode. So again, so I'm in the configuration mode. Okay, so here let's say that I want to give a host name. Okay, because we don't have a host name as of now, right? So I'll say set system host name. Okay, let's say it is vmax -1. Okay, and I want to commit. I think I'm going to have some issue because I'm not seeing that a usual warning, but let's try. Okay, see, I was not talking about this. I was talking about that system upgrade thing. Okay, so now it is telling that, see, to do any configuration commit, first of all, there should be a root authentication password. There should be a root authentication password. So it is basically telling that you cannot commit unless and until you give this mandatory command. Okay, so let us do that. We'll say set system root authentication plain text password. Press enter. It's asking me to give the password. Let me say it is capital PASS @123. It'll ask me to give it again. Okay, and then let's try to copy. And it got committed. Commit was successful, and you can see here, right? Now, so let me change something else. Okay, what I will do is I've committed once, right? So again, I'll say set system, then host name. I'm changing one more host name now. So let's say it is vmax-2 and commit. And now if you say rollback, I'm not putting rollback, but I'm putting a question mark. You can see these are the rollbacks. Okay, so the latest rollback is rollback 0. Basically, this is your active configuration itself. Okay, but apart from that, I can go back not to the immediate rollback, but I can go to some old rollback also. Okay, this is one. And if I exit out, let's say, okay, and if I say show
Sir,
system,
I have a
yes,
question.
yes,
This at presently the active configuration on that box is 2, right? Not rollback 0.
no, rollback 0, rollback 0.
Okay.
See, listen again, huh? Yesterday's whatever we talked, right? 1 minute. Remember again. Okay, so
Okay.
let me take a white, let me take a, okay. So again, suppose there is a present active configuration, right? You want to configure something. This will become the candidate configuration, right?
Yeah.
You commit it. It is the active configuration, present active. Latest one will be the right side, the present active configuration. And this will become rollback, or why should I type everything? This will become rollback 1. This is rollback 1. Now you are typing in something here. This is candidate 2. You commit it. This is now new active configuration, and this will come here, right?
Yeah.
So now this will take the rollback 1, and this will become rollback 2.
Okay.
Okay, and this is rollback 0. That's why I didn't start with 0, na?
Okay, got it.
So if you are copying, configuring something, let's say it is C3, and then you give rollback 0, this C3 will become A3 itself.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Correct? Is it clear now?
If I do rollback 0, that C3 will become as A3 only, the active.
Yeah, this was the present candidate configuration. This was the present active configuration. So when you say rollback 0, that means whatever was uncommitted, that is the candidate configuration, right? That will get deleted.
Okay, got it, sir.
Okay.
So here C3 will not become A3, it will become C2.
No. How do you see? Think about this. What is the
Sir, sorry to interrupt Prashant here.
Yeah.
Anyway, before doing the rollback, we have an option to compare the configurations which are available in rollback, right? By that way, by using that command, we can
those
see
things also we can. Those things also we can do. Yes, we are having
instead
a
of blindly instead of directly going to the rollback, we can compare the commands, the active and rollback commands which are available, so that we will know what are the changes in there in the rollback.
No. That is the exact command, show space pipe compare. That will compare the present active configuration and present candidate configuration.
Is there any option available to see the rollback configurations available?
Oh,
see,
yes.
If you say rollback 2, I need to check what are the commands available, what are the changes available in the rollback.
Yes. All these things. See there we have seen rollback 1, rollback 2, rollback 3. You can compare between two rollbacks. You
In
can
that
see
way, before doing that rollback, we can compare the things which we are going to do, like rollback 0 or rollback 1, rollback 2.
That is if you want to bring it back to some previously configured, let's say 2 days back you have done some configuration, you want to bring it back. Knowingly you want to bring it back. But when you give the rollback 0, this is a configuration why you are doing.
That one I
don't know.
understood.
I don't know what is their configurations are there. Let me just remove it. That's it. Okay, but what happens when you type rollback 0? This was the question. What happens when you type rollback 0? The thing is that the present active configuration will replace the candidate configuration. This is the exact answer. Because why I'm telling you, see, the candidate configuration and the active configuration A and C, these are presently exactly same. Okay, then you start modification on this file. In the candidate configuration, you start modification, right? Then you save it. That will become the new active, right? Whatever changes you have made, that will get merged into the active configuration. Basically, that is the new active configuration. So now this active configurations, a mirror copy is there in the candidate configuration, right? So you make some changes, but you realize that no, I don't want to make some changes. So you say rollback 0. When you say rollback 0, that means this active configuration, same copy will replace the previous one. Okay, so that's why all the uncommitted changes will disappear.
So yeah, I'm having a question. If I want to use like roll by 5 something, to view rollback 5, do I need to execute rollback 5 and commit?
Commit, yes.
In that case, my rollback 5 will become a rollback 0, right?
Rollback, no. Hold on. Yes. In a way, technically you are correct, because when you say rollback 5, okay, and you commit, then your rollback 5 will become the active configuration or not?
So after that I can compare it and rollback. This rollback 5 will become a rollback 0. So I can compare it previous configuration. Then I can revert to the rollback 1, right?
I didn't get you. See, no. Rollback.
No. What my question is that presently I have not done any changes. It is in roll by default rollback 0 active configuration. I just want to, for comparing, what I'm doing is I'm executing rollback 5 command. Then once I executed the rollback 5 command, the rollback 5 will become into active configuration.
No. You don't have to take such a long route. You can directly say rollback 0, rollback 5 versus rollback 0. You want to compare. Directly you say. That's all.
Okay, so we don't require to be rolled back for the comparing. We can
no. Comparing purpose, you don't have to do that.
Okay. Yeah, this is my question. Yeah, thank you.
No. This entire thing we have a separate topic for discussion. We'll do all these comparings. Okay.
Yeah.
I have realized that
actually,
very important.
I have actually I understood the logic how it is working, because by default it is rollback 0. As new configuration will get updated, it will be doing increment 1 to the previous configuration, right? Like that, it will goes to till 49. So we can have like a backup till
50
49
configurations.
Yeah, no, 50 configuration. If you include 0 means 50, 0 to 49.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
0 to
correct.
49. If I want to compare like most like old configuration 48 or 45 something, is we can directly compare it roll bar 45 roll by like that we can compare it there. We are not required to execute this command rollback 45 something. If we have by mistake executed bit, that 45 will become active configuration 0.
Active configuration. Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Thank you.
For comparison purpose, you don't have to bring it.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So now we are going to have the one separate chapter for rollbacks itself. Okay. So I have created the chapter and it's ready, but I don't want to bring it because before that I want to go through some configurations. Okay. So that we have to have some configurations for rollback. Okay.
Sure. Thank you.
Yes. So this is what I was explaining here. So you see when you put show, here I have done some configuration. Okay. So when I do some configuration, the configuration has been changed but not committed. Exit with uncommitted changes. If you say yes, then obviously see it will be there. Next time again when you are trying to come in, see the configuration has been changed but not committed. So you get a warning like this. Okay. Now if you do a command, like if you check it, show space hyphen compare, not hyphen, sorry, pipe command, and then see it will show you minus hostname vmx4 because earlier the name was vmx4, and then I wanted to change the name to Shekhar. So plus hostname Shekhar. So this line will be added, this line will be deleted. Okay. So you don't want that to happen. You say rollback 0. And then if you put the command, same command again, you don't have anything. I think this page or this slide shows you your all queries and how to avoid any unnecessary commits. Okay. Now I want to talk about this Juniper parser history. The thing is that Juniper command history is like a tree structure. Of course, in Cisco also it is like a tree structure. I know, but when I have come to Juniper, I saw that this is much more intuitive. Okay, I should not say tree. I should, let's say it is like an inverted tree, right? So imagine this, that you have a command which you need to execute. Okay, you are in the root. So to issue certain command, you have to know in which branch of the tree it is there. Okay, so maybe this command is there, so from the root there are lots of branches. So maybe from this branch there are other branches. Maybe from here again and from here it is reaching here, right? So this network operating system is designed in such a way that certain commands are only available to you when you are in exactly the correct part of the or correct branch of the tree. Okay, you start from the root and then you have to make yourself climb down the branch, right, to execute a particular command. So number one question is, what is the command you want to execute? And number two is that how do you reach there? Okay, now this here you can see it is the root here. From the root, one of the branches, the interface, there are other branches are there like system. In the system, we gave the host name. We have some login information where you create usernames and password. Now under interfaces, one of the interfaces gigabit Ethernet. So here in the root, if you say show, it will show you the entire thing. But if you go under the interface and if you give the show, you will see only the interface specific configuration. So it basically depends where you are in the tree, and it will show you exactly those informations only. Here, next is we want to talk about the set command. So you have seen the set command. We have used the set command to change the host name. Earlier also, previous day also, we have used the set command to give some IP address on some loopback interfaces. Okay, so now this set command is available, the whatever options which will be available in the set command, that depends on where you are in the CLI hierarchy. Okay, instead of set command, you can use the edit command to move from one place to another place. Edit command is not used to configure. To configure, it is set only. Okay, but in order to move from one branch to another branch, it is like you can use the edit command. Let us go and see that in the CLI. Okay, so let me go to this one. You have, okay, so here I want to just show you. You have seen when I put rollback 0, you can see these rollbacks are there, right? In the user mode, if you give the command show system commit, you can also see this. See this same rollbacks here. These are the rollbacks. Okay, and then it is giving you date and time, exactly when something was changed, and importantly by whom. Okay, so when you have another user configuring something, you can actually see that that user has done it, and you can compare what he has done. Suppose there was this is some other user, not root. Let's say this was some X. Okay, so you want to see, hey, what did he change here? Let me understand. Okay, so what you can do, see, imagine when this user might have logged in, his active configuration was this, right? And when he made some changes, the configuration changed to this. So if you compare these two, you will easily get it, right? What all changes did he make? So again, we are going to work on that. Don't worry. Okay, so now let's say I'm going to the configuration mode. Okay, when I go to the configuration mode, and let's say I give the, okay, you can go to the configuration mode with the help of edit also, right? I'm just telling you again, you can go to the configuration mode with the help of edit. Now, suppose I want to, let me look at the diagram. Suppose I want to configure gigabit Ethernet 0/0, okay? And, these two interfaces will configure and we'll put an IP address and we'll try to ping, right? So let me actually put a text box here. I'll say the IP address is, the network address is 10.0.0.0 slash, let's say 24. Okay, or 10.0. Between 1 and 2, right? Let me put it as 12.0 slash 24. I'll save it. Okay, okay. Okay, it is there. This is the IP address, right? You can make it little big if you want, whatever. So on this side, I will use 1. In this side, I will use 2. Okay. So I will go to VCP1 and I'll say set. Okay. Now, if I put a question mark here, you see that we have lots of options under the set. Okay. So I have to go to that particular remote side, unexpectedly close the configuration. Now, who is that remote side? Set, then interfaces, oh, I have gone back to the CLI. I'm so sorry. So let's say go to the CLI. I have gone to the shell. So let me go to the configuration. Oops. And I'll say set, then interfaces. Okay, set interfaces, gigabit Ethernet 0/0/0. If I'm not wrong, that's the interface. Yes. Set 0/0/0, and then we'll say unit 0. Don't worry, what is unit 0? We are going to talk about that. A different section will be there for unit to talk about this unit thing. But presently, you should know that any normal interface, this is gigabit 0/0/0 is the physical part. And this unit 0, you can consider that to be the logical part. And whenever you are configuring the IP address, you have to give it on the logical part. Okay. Then after that, you will have the family. Okay. Family means you have to tell whether you are trying to give a IPv4 address or IPv6 address. IPv4 address is INET. If it is IPv6, you have to put a 6, INET 6. Okay. Then address. Okay. The address is, let's say 10.0.12.1/24. Okay. Now I have given this configuration. You want to compare between the active configuration and candidate configuration. Let's do that. If I say show space pipe compare, you can see that these are the lines which will get added, right? These are the lines which will get added. Okay, so I say commit.
Hello, Shekhar.
Yes.
Shekhar, in family Ethernet switching also we are giving sometimes Ethernet switching.
That is in the switches. Yes, we would have talked about the family thing separately again, but one of the family is Ethernet switching. Okay, so that is not available on the routers. That is available on the switches. Okay, so if you want a particular switch to come under some VLAN and other things, so you have to use the family Ethernet switching.
Okay, okay, Shekhar.
Okay.
Yeah, Shekhar.
So the commit is complete, and then if I say show now, in the suppose I don't want to go to the operational mode and give the command, but I want to use the run command here. So I can use the same command run here, and if I say show interfaces, let's use the word TERS. I will tell you what is that TERS later on. Okay. So basically you can see that under gigabit 0/0, you can see this is the IP address. Okay, 10.0.12.2. At the same time, let's say that I want to give a IP address on 0/0.1. Okay, if I want to give an IP address on 0/0.1, and let's say that that is like 10.0.21.0/24. Let me put it here. Okay, 21.0/24. So now, see, I'm in the root, but I'm thinking, I have to configure so many interfaces. Why should I, put the entire command again and again? So I use edit. I want to move to some branch. So edit, I'll go to interface, okay, and I press enter. So this is one good thing what I have found about the Juniper. In the Cisco, they don't tell you where you are, but here it is telling you are under the interfaces. Okay, suppose I want to go further. I say edit. See here if I put a show command, it will not show me the entire configuration. It will show me the configuration which is coming under the interfaces only. And presently I have only one interface where I have this configuration. If I go still inside, let's say I say edit, because this is one I will use to move between the things, right? Edit, and I go under gigabit Ethernet 0/0/0. And now you see, it is telling me I'm under interfaces. Under interfaces, I'm specifically under gigabit Ethernet interface. Now, if I put show, see, I'm specifically, it is showing me whatever is related to this particular interface. So this becomes very easy. Now, I don't have to type the entire thing. Now, let's say, okay, I don't want to configure this, right? I want to configure something else. But let's say I want to come out of this. Okay, I want to come out of this. Either you say exit or you say up. You say up. I'll show you one more thing. You say up or you say top. See, when you say top, you are also, see, where I was when I was under gigabit Ethernet interface, specific. I may give the command up. I came under interface, one step up. Then there I have given the command top, and now I am in the root. Let me go back again. Okay, so I'll say edit. I'll go to interfaces. I'll specifically go under Gigabit Ethernet 0/0. I'm here. Now I'll give the command top. When I say top, you are going to the root. Whenever you say top, you are going to the root of the, like you are going to the root. Wherever you are directly going to the root. It is something like this here. In Cisco, we have this Control Z. Na? When we use Control Z, wherever we are, we will directly go to the enable mode. Okay, here it is something like that. Okay, now that means if I go back again, now if I say up, if I say up, I will just move one level up. If I say top, I will directly reach the root. But this up is having some more features, if I'm not wrong. So after up, if you give a number, see, when you say up, only up, you just move one level up. But if I say up 2, what happened? I moved 2 level up. 2 level up was, of course, the root only. I'll show you again. So edit, I will just go little bit more inside. Okay, I'll say family. Oh, sorry, unit 0. Family IPv4. Sorry, INET. Suppose I'm here. See, if I just type up, I will get into interface gigabit unit 0. I will reach up till here. Okay, let's say up. See, just one level up. But if I say up 2 now, I will get 2 level up. So that means I will remove, I will go this unit 0 and then before gigabit also, I will get into the interfaces now, right? So I'll say, I hope this command is clear.
Shekhar, we can use up 3 or up 4 also, no?
Yes. You can go, but main, see, if here instead of up 2, if I have used up 3, then I would have reached the root. That's all, right?
Okay.
Sir, sorry to interrupt, Kiran.
Yes,
I have to
Kiran.
get drop for a while.
Oh, yes. I know. Please,
yeah,
please.
Thanks.
Told. Okay. Now, one more thing I would like to show you here is that if I say show configuration, you know that, it will, sorry, if I say show CONFI, show con, why it is not showing me the command? Run show configuration. Of course, because in the configuration mode, you just have to type show, right? In the operational mode, you have to say show configuration. I was typing in the configuration mode, it was not coming. So I used run show configuration. Now, if you put a pipe here, and if you say display set, it will show you what all you have configured. Okay, so suppose you want to do the same configuration on, let's say, another device, you can copy from here and you can paste some of the, by making some modifications, you can paste it there. Okay, so this is the command which will show you what all configurations are there. Show configuration pipe display set. What's the time? Is it like already over?
It's 10:40.
10:40. Okay, we have little bit time. Okay, so this is what I was telling you. Junos always tells you where you are in the tree. The edit command used to move down the hierarchy. Up command is used to move up the hierarchy. Okay. Then you have the top command. Now the top command can also be used to run the root level commands from lower hierarchy. So what happens here is, if I go back, now suppose, let's take for example, I go to edit interface. Oh, I'm already in the interface now. Edit. So interface gigabit 0/0/0 unit 0. Okay, I'm somewhere
Shekhar,
here.
after edit, I
Yes.
think after
Yes.
edit, you need to type interface, I think.
No, you see, this is the beauty of Juniper, where I am now. I'm already inside the interface, right?
Okay.
Correct? I'm already inside the interface. It is so when first time I had some error, I just looked here. I could come to know, oh, okay, I'm already inside the interface. Got my point?
Okay. Yes.
Yes.
Shekhar, again we are giving edit also. So without edit also, will it work? Because edit interface we are already in that mode, no?
No. See, edit command is used to move. Set command is used to configure. What do you want to do? Edit command is used to move from one branch to the lower branch. Got my point? Not understood?
Okay. Yeah.
Not clear,
Yes.
huh? See, okay. Let me go up two levels up. Up 2. So I'm again in the interface. So what do you want me to do? Directly type the gigabit, right?
Yeah. Yes, Shekhar.
Let's try. I have not tried it. It is actually giving me error. I'm trying to put space. It is giving me error. That means this is directly, it is not supposed to be written. Not on one of the options. So if I put a question mark here, you will directly, that interface thing is not there. Okay, see, otherwise they would have told you, right? Write the interface name or something. That is not there. So either you give the set command or you give the edit command. Okay, so
both
that's
are same only, no? Set and edit.
Nay. Set is to configure. Set is to configure. Edit is to move.
If you want to configure, if you want to configure something on the routers, then you need to type set. If you want to move to another stage, then you need to type edit.
Yeah, if you want to move to the lower branch, one of your lower branches.
Yes.
If you want to move to your upper branch, you have to type up. So the edit command is to go down, up command is to go up. top command is to reach the root in one step. It is like Control Z in Cisco. Okay.
Yeah.
So now I'm here. Yes. Now I'm here. Let's say I want to configure. Remember where I am. I'm in gigabit 0/0/0 unit 0. I am somewhere inside in gigabit 0/0. But I want to configure gigabit 0/0/1. That was our idea, right? This is 0/0/1. I want to configure that. So either I go to the, at least I reach the interfaces, because under the interface only all the gigabits are there, right? Or I can give the top command. See, if I give the top command, and top command can also be used to run the root commands from the lower hierarchy. Let's see. So this can be demonstrated in another way also. Now imagine this. If I say show, okay, what will I see? I will see whatever is under interface gigabit 0/0/0 unit 0. That means the family is INET and this is the IP address. But if I say top show, what should I see? I should see the show command from the root level. Why this is having, if is anybody else configuring, that's why it is happening.
Shekhar, run top show.
Huh? Wait, let me go to the
Run top
CLI.
show.
Oh, run top show. Exactly. I'm in the configuration mode, right? Sorry. So let me go to edit, interface, gigabit Ethernet, unit 0. So I'm here. Okay. So I will say, no, we don't require run. Why? Because only show is a configuration command. It will show you whatever you have, like, candidate configuration. It will show you the candidate configuration. Okay. So this command doesn't require a show, but if you type show configuration, that will require the run command. Okay. So when I'm giving the show command here, you can see that I can see only the interface related thing. But if I say top and show, I should see, what will I see the show, whatever I will see in the show command when I'm in the root. Okay. Some commands are failing, right? This command is failing. So guys, you can try this later on, but this command is failing. Okay. There might be some errors. But you understood what was my intention, right? So whenever you give the top command and you give a particular command, so it will be something like you are giving the command at the root only. Okay, this is what I wanted to show you, but it is giving me some error here. So any questions till this point, guys? Hello?
No, sir.
No, Shekhar.
Okay. So that you people can do some lab, I'll just quickly go through some other things. So the command options, yes, you know what is question mark, right? There is nothing to tell you about the question mark. So it will give you the available options. Okay. Now the command completion in Juniper, there are two things. Either you type you press tab or you press space bar, both will work. Okay, you type tab or space bar, both will work. So just for example, set, and if I say int and press tab, it is completing that. And again, if I say int and press space bar, it is also completing it. Okay, but there's a minor difference. There's a minor difference which I will tell you. Okay, I'll tell you a little later. So when you use the tab, okay, tab will also complete some user defined variables. What do you mean by user defined variable? Let's say you have created some user defined thing and that has a name. If you press tab, it is not going to complete it. It is going to complete it only when you use the tab. How can I show you that? Okay, quickly I'll show you. Let me create something user defined variable. Okay, this thing what I'm creating, you can we are going to go through this later on. That is called as the login class. Okay, but I am creating the login class now just to show you something. Okay, we are going to work on login class later on. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm set okay system, and under system I'm going to login, and under login I'm going to a class, and I'm going to create a class of my own. So if I put a question mark, it is asking me to create a class. Okay, so I can give a name. Okay, I can give a name. Let's say I'm giving a name admin. So I'm creating a group, something like that. Okay, and if your name is having more than one word, let's say senior admin. Okay, and there's a space. In that case, you put it under the double quotes. Okay, I'll say senior admin. Okay, you can do this. Okay, so then this class called senior admin will get created, but let me keep it simple now. I'll say admin. Okay, so I'm creating this, and let's say I have to missing argument. Okay, I can see there is permissions here. So let's say permissions. Okay, these are all different kinds of permissions. View, wherever you have the access, that means he can only view. Whenever it is access hyphen control, he can modify also. Okay, these are two things, but I will just put all because my intention is not going into this now. We are going to work on that later on. So I'll say all. Okay, just like that. Super user group. Okay, now see, let's say that I want to put a user in this class or something like that. Okay, so what I will do, I'll say set system login. Okay, then I'll say, let's say user, let's say user is Shekhar, and I want to put him under class. Now if I put a question mark here, you see there are some default classes like operator, read only, super user. Our root is a super user. Okay, so like that you have different, what should I say, groups. Okay, class, and apart from that, the one which I created, it is there. Okay, right now look here, if I put a and I press tab, it is completing it, right? But if I put A and I put a space bar, it is putting a space bar. That means this is a user defined variable. Are you getting my point? This is not a predefined thing. So if you put a space bar, it is not completing it. Okay, for a user defined thing, it has to be like, you can press only tab, then only will complete it. So that's the difference between your tab and a space bar. So this is what I'm telling you. Tab also completes the user defined variables. The space bar will just put a space there. Okay, I hope this is clear. Now Juno's built-in help. Okay, there is a command called help apropos. Okay, help apropos, and if you use a word, it will search for, like, it will show you. Okay, let me show you. If I go and if I type show APO, apropos, what is the not show, I think it is help, right? I'm so sorry. Help, no, it will not be in the configuration mode. Let me exit out. Uncommitted changes, let's say no, I'll not commit it as of now. Okay, so if I say help apropos and let's say route, so what will happen is it will search in the configuration and it will try to find out all the sentences with the help of with where route is there. Okay, now you see the host name for this is router. The thing is that in the router you have route. That's why this is also coming into picture. And then you have this route line, so route word in this line, so it is coming here. Then you have this route. Okay, route. Now all these things are, wherever the route is there, it is coming, right? But let's say that now here, the word the router also has come. You want that the router should not come, any other word should not come, only the route part should be there. Okay, so in that case you can modify it. What you can do is, let me quit this. Here, look here. Instead of writing the route directly, you put it under double quote. Okay, and then route, and then put a space and close the quote. Okay, this will show you only those lines where the route is there. Earlier that host name thing was there, see, it's not there now. Okay, so only where the route word is there, it will be there. Okay, now there is another thing, another help thing, that is there is something called as topic. Okay, suppose you type help topic. Okay, and then you select some topic. Let's say you select OSPF. Okay, he's expecting something else, so he's expecting commands like OSPF, let's say area. One minute. OSPF area, let me put a space. Okay, let's go for area range. Now you can see that he will give you some information regarding that. It's like Linux. in Linux also you will have built-in help, right? So it is giving you some information. It will tell you the requirements overview, then how to do the configuration and how to do the verification. So it is giving you some information here. Okay, you can go through it. And then there is another command called as help refresh. Help reference, sorry, help reference. And same if you say OSPF area, I think it might, it is taking here, help reference OSPF area. This will also give you some information. But see, this help topic gave me like some little bit more theory type of information, and help reference actually have shown me how to configure these things. Okay, what is the command hierarchy and how to do that. Okay, so these are the two things you can use. One is the help topic and one is the help reference. Okay, so this is what it is. So help reference, and one is help topic. And one more thing I would like to tell you here is help tip CLI. So this will show you some random interesting tips. Okay, if I go to the AnyDesk and if I say help tip CLI, so it will give you some random tips here. So it is telling that please use the display XML to CLI pipe, blah, blah, blah. So if you have time, you can just, put up arrow once more and put it. And now it is giving you some information. Okay. So if you have time to kill, you can use this help command. Okay. So some of the tips will be, sometimes you will get the tips which are very, very helpful. So this is what it is. Okay, so this is the Juno's built-in help. You can use the help apropos command, and then it is in the, remember, it is in the operational mode. Then in the configuration mode you have the help tip CLI. This is fun stuff. And you have the help reference and then help topic. These two things you can use. It will give you little bit different information about the same topic, but that will be quite helpful. Okay, so with this, I would like to stop today's class.